We're all sort of doing little daddies down there. Here's me and Levi right here at this table. You get out here. Look at him. Look at this. This is a typical coffee table at my house. This is how it looks. Minus the paper towels, but I probably should keep paper towels on my coffee table.
Finally got to meet her favorite YouTuber today. I'm so glad that I was here so she could meet me. This is just a great day for her. This is the best day of her life. Give me my phone.
This Ashley went a pause and I'm still trying to get black under my eyes. Okay, well, it is Sunday evening. I didn't put a video out this morning and I won't really have one for tomorrow. I thought about putting a little short snippet on this one because Jake grabbed my phone while we were at the meet and greet yesterday. And that was kind of a cute little something. Yeah, he did. He was playing. But anyway, so we had a really good time. Had a really, really big turnout. I'm sure you've all heard from others that the turnout was close to 3. I know Lester did a live this morning. I guess he might have been doing a live yesterday evening, or was that this morning? My time has got away from me today. It was my turn to cook. So we were at the meet and greet yesterday. When we got done, packed up, and we got a pretty good drive to come home. But then I had to pick up his prescriptions. He had prescriptions that had been ready, and I didn't want them to put them back. But I hadn't made any trips into Cleveland this whole past week with Mom and Dad's house. So we pulled in there, and that was an almost 45 minutes wait. I don't know what was going on. Maybe the people in front of us, the very first car, the second car, the one directly in front of me, went pretty quick. But the one in front of them was there a long time, and I'm thinking maybe they were doing that COVID test. Because I know when they do the COVID test from their car, you have to go to the window. You can't be at that drive-through thing. At the one that shoots it up and over. It has to be at where the little drawer comes out. You have to be at the window. So I don't know. Maybe that's what was going on. I just know we were there a long time. So it was way after 4 when we got home. And I unloaded Mom and Dad and then got down here. And I'm not lying. I sat down in this chair and I knew nothing till after 6. I slept for 2 hours solid in this chair. And then it was dark and I had to go out and feed up. And so I don't know. And I intended to come home and do you've seen everybody that was at the meet and greet and anybody that was there that filmed or videoed. I say film like we're making movies. That did a video and passed by our table. The table he was at looks just like it does here at the house. It was full. Every pack of paper that somebody brought him, he brought a little bit of paper himself. We brought paper from home. I had no idea that people would bring in paper. But people brought him paper, and they brought him pens, and he was excited. He was like, it was Christmas Day, and he had it all out on that table just like he does here at home. But you have to remember that for a week, I've been down at Mom and Dad's. And I don't get home till after dark because it's dark early now. So I've been feeding up every evening. One evening, I think I maybe have already told y'all that. I can't remember. But I literally fed, I may have told that to somebody yesterday at the meet and greet. I fed the goats cubes through the fence. One of those nights last week. Working on the house. I did a big old thing for Molly, but I did not want to fight with them goats. I didn't want to get the stick and shoo them out and lock the door and then feed and then unlock the door. I just couldn't make myself. I was exhausted from all day long down there. And so yeah, I stood there. I sat on that black rolling thing that I put the feed sacks in, and I just was giving them cubes through the fence like they were zoo animals that you can, that you're feeding the pets. I'm not worried about that right now. And I intended to work on this house because on this table behind me were 3 loads of clothes. 3 loads of clothes. Along with all the plumbing, because I had all the plumbing laid out for Ted for that week he was supposed to. And I kind of don't have a voice either. My voice got very dry yesterday. But I had all the plumbing laid out on the table with all the boxes of screws and all the stuff he would need for working on floor and doing plumbing. And the new shower faucet stuff and drain, and I had it all on the table. And when he didn't come, I shoved it all down to the end, kind of where Daniel sits on Sunday dinners. And I don't know. I just, all week long, it was get up, eat something, take morning pills, my whole morning box of vitamins. I'm probably overdoing on the vitamins. I know I've got several bottles of individuals, and then I've got bottles of stuff that's like a combination of this, and this. So I know I'm probably overshooting the amount of some things I even need. But anyway, take your morning vitamins. Maybe start a load of clothes. Because like I said, I at least had clean clothes. 3 loads of them to fold on that table. But I wasn't doing anything. And then we were getting home, and I was just letting him do what he does. It was just... So my Sunday, I didn't do any cleanup of the house. I didn't do any getting ready for Sunday and people being here. So I did it all this morning. I was exhausted, but I was happy that I got up during the night and I started my beans to soak. I don't usually soak. I usually cook in the microwave for 1 hour, like 15-minute intervals until about 45 minutes to an hour. And that's kind of my pre-soak. Then I dump them into the crock pot, throw the ham in, throw the sausage or the bacon or whatever I'm using, throw that in, fill it with the water to the top of the beans, put the lid on it, put it on high. And then for the most part, I cook my beans on Saturdays. Then I can turn them off before, a couple hours before we go to bed, let them cool down some, and then I stick them in the refrigerator on the back porch. So they get cold overnight and they thicken up. Then when I get up that morning on Sunday morning, I stick them back in the crock pot, turn it on, stick the crock back down in the pot and turn it on, and then I can usually do it on low until lunchtime. And they're nice and they're thick. They weren't as thick today as what I like them, but they still were very, very good. But I didn't do that microwave thing. I just soaked them in the crock pot until 1 o'clock this morning. I set my alarm last night before I went to bed for 1 a.m. I got up at 1 a.m., come in here, put my sausage in, put my bacon in, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of minced onions, put the lid on it, started it on high, and I did on high until 7:30. So whatever the time was, so I set my alarm for 7:30. Then when I got up, I actually got up about 6:30 because I could smell them. And it seemed really strong. And I was like, they're probably low in water. So I got up and came in here because the smell woke me up. But they were perfectly fine. The water level was right at the top of the beans. And so I stirred them and thought, no, there's plenty of water. And so I just stirred them up and went back to bed. But that alarm went off fast. When it was, it was like you just barely lay back down and all of a sudden the alarm's going off. So I got up at 7:30 and I started working on the house, and I was literally everything that needed a place to go. All the plumbing went on the back porch, just started taking it out there. Everything else went to my room. There are 3 loads of clothes on my bed right now that tonight when I get home from cooking with Dan and Lou, I'll either have to sit and fold or I will bring them back to the dining room table. At least in here, I can sit at the table and watch TV and fold them. I can do it in my room too, but I don't want to put them on the floor, and I don't really keep baskets. I don't really have clothes hampers. that I just carry clothes around in. Normally, if I have the time, I fold as I pull things out of the dryer. So I never walk with clothes hampers. Anyway. But it was really nice yesterday. Very touching stories, some tears, some crying, some definite hugging. The stories that people tell you that you just don't realize what you mean to someone. And I don't even know why we're so special to you guys, but we are. And you say you're blessed from it, but I think we're blessed from it. So many, say that, you're so blessed to have found our channels and this, that, and the other. But we have a blessing too. We're getting a blessing. Maybe it's that, that you bless me, I bless you, you bless me, I bless you. You've always heard, don't take someone's blessing. So y'all are blessing us and we're blessing you, and that's just wonderful. But we had a good time. Levi was giving people his autograph. So I was talking with Rebecca today, which is who does Lester and Jamie's shirts. Now I have heard, and I will have to ask Jamie or Lester if there's any of those Meet Tomorrow shirts. I don't know if there was any left over. I really don't, because we had way more people than, we were, like I was saying earlier, you may have already heard, but according to the security guards that we had up there, they said there was at least 3,000, if not more. And I just can't fathom that 3,000 people wanted to see us yesterday. But if that's what happened, that's what happened. I just don't, it's bewildering to me. But I do want to have a shirt with Levi. I want to do shirts that say Levi with Levi's handwriting. Levi, 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 Levi. Or Levi, Levi, Levi. I think those would be cute. Because you guys don't realize that when he first started making lists, it was his name over and over. Now he started doing this stuff, and I always joke and say he's writing in cursive. All he's doing is doing it. He wants to make a list fast. If anybody was there yesterday and watched him, he does that so fast. He's just trying to use paper. You don't understand that. He's just trying to use paper. He's not trying to do a nice list for anybody. He's trying to just use paper. I see you. So I was thinking I would like to go back to what he used to do, and he would just write his name over and over and over, and maybe make a shirt that is just a plain shirt. And it'll just say Levi, 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 but it will be in his handwriting. The big L, the E, the V, the I, just the way he does it. And sometimes it even starts the Wells, the W-E. Do you remember how to spell your last name? Well, how you spell it? No, look at me. Look at Mama. Spell your name. Look at me. What's your first letter? And L-E and V. Look at me. How do you spell your name? Spell it. L-E. Right. Now, how do you spell your last name? Wells. W. Mm-hmm. Yes. Never mind. WELL.
Yes.
Right. Gotta make him remember how to do it. Maybe we need to put him back in school. Levi, what about taking some classes?
No more classes anymore.
Why?
No one there anymore.
You don't need to go there anymore?
No.
Why?
I'm tired of it.
He's tired of it. Okay, it's time for Dan and Lou. It's right up 7 o'clock. I should be gone. I'm going to put this little video out for y'all in the morning. That way you'll get a Monday morning video. And I might put that little snippet of Jake taking my phone from me. But from the meet and greet. Because I really did not video any. I started videoing and it got kind of busy fast. And I don't know how. I guess other ones just set their phones up and to the side and I didn't think about doing that. I just mingled. I was the social butterfly. I just mingled. Well, I stayed right by my table, but still, I didn't video anything. So that one time when Jake came over and played and grabbed my phone, I don't even know how he got in my phone because I have a code. I didn't think he knew the code. But anyway, we're going to head down to Daniel's for cooking with Dan and Lou. And I'll put a little snippet of a video out for y'all tomorrow. This little video out for y'all tomorrow. And then I'll be back at the house tomorrow. I'm hoping to have her in by Friday. I really do hope that I'm totally done down there Friday. Maybe little bits of stuff here and there that I'll have to go back and do. But I would like to be done in there by like Wednesday or Thursday. So Friday I can concentrate on getting everything back together here for Ted on Saturday. So that would be... Anyway, I'm going to go. I love you guys. God bless y'all. Levi, you want to say goodbye?
Goodbye.
What?
Goodbye.
See you later. Katie, I'm trying to do a video.